So hi guys, welcome back to match number 3 of Republic Bank CPL 2025. It is happening between the Antigua Barbuda Falcons and the Barbados Royals. First of all, good morning from India, good evening from West Indies, maybe wherever you may be. The Antigua Barbuda Falcons won the toss and elected to bowl first. So the Barbados Royals are batting first and they have to set a good total. And Imad Wasim is going to be opening the bowling for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. Quinton de Kock and Brandon King are opening the batting for the Barbados Royals. Imad Wasim has the ball in his hand. So we are all in readiness here. Imad Wasim is having the ball in his hand. Quinton de Kock on strike. First ball of the match. It's on the pads and Quinton de Kock flicks it away leg side and picks up a single. First ball and gets off the mark. Gives the strike to Brandon King. Quinton de Kock gets off the mark with a single. That's a quicker ball from Imad Wasim. Brandon King punches it through the offside and gets off the mark with a single as well. So both the openers off the mark now. Two singles from the first two balls of the over. Two singles from the first two balls of the over. That's another length delivery punched away towards mid wicket. Dot ball from Imad Wasim. This is a good opening pair for the Barbados Royals. Quinton de Kock and Brandon King, both of them prolific players. It's flicked away this time by de Kock. Straight to mid wicket for another single. And gives a strike to Brandon King. Two more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that's a good delivery. Very good delivery from Imad Wasim. He's bowling that on the length, on the stumps length very well. Keeping it tight for the batters. Last ball of the over. And Brandon King gives himself room, cuts it away. It's in the gap. And the covers fielder is after it. Brandon King picks up a couple of runs to finish that over. 5 runs came from that over from Imad Wasim. And Barbados Royals are 5 without loss after 1 over. So Jaden Seals is the new bowler into the attack, bowling the second over on the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. De Kock on strike. First ball is back of the length. De Kock punches it through the offside and picks up another single. So for now, both these batters taking singles here. The second ball of the over, Brandon King on strike. Oh, that pitch took off of a length there. I think it pitched and just took off. Brandon King not looking comfortable. It's another dot ball from Jaden Seals. In fact, it took the glove on the way. That is a really good delivery from Jaden Seals. Oh, that's another delivery which pitches and takes off after pitching, beating the outside edge of Brandon King. Another dot ball, a typical Jaden Seals length that we have been seeing for the last 1 month. So this is a good start here from the Antigua bowlers. They're keeping it tight. Have not conceded any boundary yet. Now again, good length area, the area of uncertainty for Brandon King, beating the outside edge. Another dot ball from Jaden Seals. What a first over this is from Jaden Seals once again. Previous match he was expensive because Antigua didn't have much runs on the board and St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots chased it down easily. But in this match, Barbados Royals are batting first, and there is a difference between teams batting first and the teams chasing. And you know the target when you're chasing a small target, that can be easy. But when you're batting first like this, it's very uncertain on what target you have to set in your hands to set the good target. Edged and taken, another wicket goes down. Jaden Seals had set this up for Brandon King, kept on bowling that outside off-stump channel. The corridor of uncertainty for Brandon King, and this time he bowled it slightly on the stumps and then the ball left him and it's taken the outside edge, and a good catch by Rakeem Cornwall and in the slips, and the first wicket goes down for the Barbados Royals. And who else is Jaden Seals, who provides the breakthrough for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. Brandon King is out after scoring just 3 runs from 7 balls, and Brandon King is out after scoring just 3 runs from 7 balls, and the Barbados Royals are 6 for 1 after 1.5 overs. So Kadeem Alain is the new batter to the crease for the Barbados Royals. Unfortunately for Brandon King, he had no idea on how to handle the pace and bounce from Jaden Seals. In the end, he has got out nicking to first slip, and this can happen. Typical test match lines and lengths bowled by Jaden Seals in this over. So still 1 ball left in this over. Kadeem Alain on strike. Again back of the length. Alain defends it to point and picks up the single. And Kadeem Alain is also off the mark with a single. To finish that over, what an over from Jaden Seals. Just 2 runs coming from that over and the wicket of Brandon King in that over. The Barbados Royals are 7 for 1 after 2 overs. So there's a bowling change here. Obed McCoy is the new bowler into the attack for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. A nice left arm pacer, can swing the ball as well. Kadeem Alain is on strike. And that's the full delivery driven down the ground by Alain, straight to mid off. Again a dot ball to start the over. Still no boundaries in this innings yet. Everything coming through dot balls and singles. Also lost the early wicket of Brandon King. Looks like the pitch is assisting the bowlers here. That's again back of the length. Bouncing a little higher. And Alain gets hit on the... he just defended it there. Got eye on him and he's defended it. Another dot ball. Back-to-back dot balls to start the over for Obed McCoy. That's on the pass, flicked away, past the keeper. And that should be the first boundary, it is. And the boundary comes through 4 leg byes. I think it's gone off the pad. But boundary nevertheless for the Barbados Royals. That's another dot ball from Obed McCoy. Two more deliveries left in this over. So hi guys, maybe you guys can keep following the scores. I have lost connection to the live stream from a live stream of the CPL match between Barbados Royals and Antigua and Barbuda Falcons. It seems there's some broadcast issue from the stadium. I'm not able to watch the live match, so hence I'm not able to know what is happening there. I hope this will get solved soon. So until then, you guys can keep following the scores. It will keep updating. Here we have displayed the scores. Barbados Royals are currently 21 for 1 after 5 overs. So you viewers can continue to follow the scores. It will keep updating here. Once this live streaming resumes in the OTT platforms, then I will also be back with live audio commentary. So until then, you guys can keep watching the scores. As you see now, Jaden Seals is bowling and the Barbados Royals are 26 for 1 after 5.2 overs. It will keep updating. You guys keep following the scores. I'll be back again soon. So unfortunately, the live stream hasn't yet resumed. So I'm still not. I still don't have access to the live stream of the match. But Barbados Royals are 31 for 1 after 6 overs. The power play is over. Kadim Alain is batting well on 12 from 18 balls. He has hit 2 boundaries at a strike rate of 66.67. And Quinton de Kock has hit 12 runs from 11 balls with 1 boundary at a strike rate of 109.09. And there's a new bowler into the attack now. Allah Ghazanfar is the new bowler into the attack for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. And the Falcons are bowling really well here. Winning the toss, electing to bowl first, and they are containing the Barbados Royals. They are not allowing Barbados Royals to run away with the game. And it looks like the pitch is assisting the bowlers a little bit. There's something in it for the bowlers, definitely. Current run rate is 5.19 for the Barbados Royals. They need to improve that run rate. For now, only dealing in singles, both these batters. As you can see, Allah Ghazanfar, 2 balls, he has conceded only 2 singles. And now there's a wicket which has fallen. I think Kadim Alain has been caught out. So yeah, you guys can keep following the scores like this. I still don't have access to the live streaming of the match. Kadim Alain has been caught by Jaden Seal. So Barbados Royals have lost their second wicket here, and they are struggling. They're 33 for 2 after 6.3 overs, and Kadim Alain has been dismissed after scoring 13 runs from 20 balls. Allah Ghazanfar picking up his first wicket of the day. So Shakib Paris is the new batter to the crease for the Barbados Royals. Still 3 balls left in this over for Allah Ghazanfar. Batters to come for the Barbados Royals is Powell, Rutherford, Daniel Stamps, still batting left for the Barbados Royals. But of course they're in a trouble here. Current run rate 5.08. They've already lost 2 wickets. They need Quinton de Kock to stay there till the end and play a long innings with the bat. Ghazanfar is bowling really well. Just 2 runs from this over, still 2 balls left. Shakib Paris has got off the mark with a single and has given the strike to Quinton de Kock. And then Quinton de Kock has also picked up the single. So 4 runs came from that over from Allah Ghazanfar and a wicket in that over as well. And the Barbados Royals are 35 for 2 after 7 overs. Current run rate is only 5 runs per over for the Barbados Royals. So Rakeem Cornwall is the new bowler into the attack, and straight away Quinton de Kock picking up the single, giving the strike to Shakib Paris. So again, good over from Rakeem Cornwall, single, dot ball. So Quinton de Kock has hit a 6 in this over. 10 runs came from that over from Rakeem Cornwall, and the Barbados Royals are 45 for 2 after 8 overs. Rutherford is continuing in his second over, and a dot ball to start the over. So just one run from this over so far from Rutherford. He's bowling well. Picked up the wicket as well in the previous over. Still current run rate under 6 for the Barbados Royals. And as of now, Quinton de Kock playing out dot balls at this stage. He's batting on 22 from 19 balls, but Quinton de Kock is normally known to be an aggressive player who goes after the bowling. And even he has slowed down here. Two more deliveries left in this over. Just 2 runs from this over so far from Ala Ghazanfar. So good over here from Ala Ghazanfar. Just 4 runs came from his second over. The Barbados Royals still struggling a little bit. They are 49 for 2 after 9 overs. So a good start to the over here from Quinton de Kock. He has hit back-to-back boundaries to start the over. Udin Smith, the new bowler, into the attack. And he has conceded 9 runs in his first 4 balls of this over. Still 2 balls left in this over. Current run rate has somehow come up to 6 now. Can Barbados Royals push it higher from here? 2 more deliveries left in this over. That's another dot ball from Odin Smith. Shakib Paris has still not found the boundaries. Is playing out dot balls here. And that's another dot ball to finish that over. So just 9 runs came from that over from Odin Smith. And the Barbados Royals are 58 for 2 after 10 overs. And it's also time for the strategic timeout. Barbados Royals are 58 for 2 after 10 overs. Quinton de Kock is batting nicely on 33 from 24 balls with 3 fours and 1 sixer at a strike rate of 137.50. Shakib Paris is playing the supporting role, we can say. He is batting on 5 from 9 balls. But Barbados Royals really need momentum going into the last 10 overs. So it's time for the strategic timeout now. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout, and Imad Wasim is continuing. He's back into the attack into his second over. And the first 2 balls, 2 singles from Quinton de Kock and Shakib Paris. So Shakib Paris picked up a single towards long on, and then Quinton de Kock also picked up another single, and now 3 runs from this over, still 2 balls left from Imad Wasim. Shakib Paris has been dismissed in this over by Imad Wasim. 3 runs came from that over from Imad Wasim and the wicket of Shakib Paris in that over. And the Barbados Royals 61 for 3 after 11 overs. Quinton de Kock still there. Looks like a catch has been put down here of Rahman Powell. Odin Smith continuing in his second over, a good start from him. Just 1 run conceded in this over so far. Still 4 more deliveries left in this over. Rovman Powell here hitting his first boundary. It's a good shot by Rovman Powell. So first back-to-back boundaries here from Rovman Powell to finish that over. 11 runs came from the second over from Odin Smith, and the Barbados Royals are 72 for 3 after 12 overs. So 8 more overs left in this innings, and Barbados Royals maintaining a run rate of 6. Probably the conditions are still assisting the bowlers. Quinton de Kock is still there, can accelerate. Imad Wasim continuing now in his third over. First ball, Quinton de Kock picking up a couple of runs. In fact, Allah Ghazenfur is bowling the over. I think it was wrongly mentioned as Imad Wasim, and then now it's changed back to Allah Ghazenfur. 6 runs came from that over from Allah Ghazanfar, and the Barbados Royals are 78 for 3 after 13 overs. Still maintaining a run rate of 6. Allah Ghazanfar has figures of 1 for 14 in his 3 overs. Jaden Seals has also bowled 3 overs, conceded 13 and picked up 1 wicket. Imad Wasim has figures of 1 for 8 in his 2 overs. Good bowling by all these bowlers of the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. So Imad Wasim now continuing in his 3rd over. Quinton de Kock into the 40s is moving closer to his half century. Just needs 9 more runs to complete his half century. Quinton de Kock again bringing all his experience into play. Barbados Royals need to set a good total, and it depends majorly on Quinton. It depends mainly on Quinton de Kock. For now, still no boundaries. They're just rotating the strikes, picking up the singles, dot balls as well. This is good bowling from Antigua Barbuda Falcons. And there you go. Rahman Powell has cleared the boundary. He's gone all the way for 6. First 6 for Rahman Powell in this innings, and a much needed 6, I would say, for the Barbados Royals. Rahman Powell, the captain, leading from the front with the bat for the Barbados Royals. 8 runs have come from this over from Imad Wasim. Still 1 ball left. And then Rahman Powell has picked up another single to finish that over. 9 runs came from that over from Imad Wasim. And the Barbados Royals are 87 for 3 after 14 overs. So looks like there is a bowling change here. Shakib Al Hassan is the new bowler into the attack for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. And Quinton de Kock still continuing well. He moves to 46 with that boundary against Shakib Al-Hassan. He is batting well here, 4 runs away from a half century. They're checking the boundary. Oh, it's a couple of runs. So this time though, Quinton de Kock has found the boundary and moves to 48 here. His 4th boundary in this innings. And Quinton de Kock bringing all his experience here into play. Outstanding knock from him. And he and Rahman Powell are looking to take the Barbados Royals to a defendable total. Well done to Rahman Powell. He has finished the over with a 6. So an expensive over there from Shakib Al-Hassan. 14 runs came from that over from Shakib Al-Hassan. Second 6 for Rahman Powell in the innings, and also brings up the 100 for the Barbados Royals. The Barbados Royals are 101 for 3 now after 15 overs and still 5 overs left in this innings. So 5 more overs left in this innings. The Barbados Royals looking to finish strongly. Allah Ghazan for now into his last over. Half century for Quinton de Kock. Well played. He brings up the half century with a couple of runs. Quinton de Kock has completed his half century. He has scored 51 from 39 balls with 4 fours and 1 sixer at a strike rate of 130.77. And he's still an important. He's still playing an important knock here if Barbados Royals want to end up with a good score in the first innings. So Allah Ghazanfar is bowling well here, just 4 runs from the first 4 balls of this over. Containing the runs, we are into the slog overs now. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Quinton de Kock on strike. And he's bowling dot balls at this stage, which is very valuable for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. So a single to finish that over. Just 5 runs came from that over from Allah Ghazanfar. And it has been a superb spell from Allah Ghazanfar. He finishes his spell 1 for 19 in his 4 overs. And the Barbados Royals are 106 for 3 after 16 overs. So 4 overs left in his innings, and it looks like Obed McCoy is going to be bowling the 17th and the 19th over. Straight away, Quinton de Kock finds the boundary of the first ball of the 17th over. A good start to the over from Quinton de Kock. I think Barbados Royals can push towards 160 here from this stage. So a good comeback by Obed McCoy after conceding the boundary, bowling the dot ball here. Current run rate now 6.73. Can we see the Barbados Royals push towards 150, 160? Minimum They need to reach there. And a wicket has gone down here. Orbit McCoy has picked up the wicket of Quinton de Kock. And this is a huge wicket actually for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons, because de Kock was looking to finish the innings well for the Barbados Royals, but in the end he has perished. And Orbit McCoy picks up the important wicket. 4 down now, Barbados Royals. So Quinton de Kock is out after scoring 57 from 45 balls. Orbit McCoy picking up the important wicket. And Barbados Royals are 110 for 4 after 16.3 overs. So Sharfin Rutherford is the new batter to the crease for the Barbados Royals, and they will be looking to finish this inning strongly here. Again losing momentum in this over. Orbit McCoy picking up the important wicket. The really good death overs bowler. And it looks like Sharfin Rutherford has injured himself. So they are getting treated. I think Sharfin Rutherford got hit on the helmet, and it is just a regular process to check for the concussion whenever the batter gets hit on the helmet. Two more deliveries left in this over. Same thing happened with Quinton de Kock actually few deliveries ago. Even Quinton de Kock got hit on the helmet, and then the physio had a check with him. And then the next ball, Quinton de Kock got out. So I think this is one way for Obed McCoy to set up the batters and take their wickets. But a good knock actually from Quinton de Kock, crucial 57 from 45 balls, but still the Barbados Royals are going about their business very slowly here. Well, if I get it or hit on the helmet, I never mind. Next ball, I will hit it out of the ground for 6. Is what Sharfin Rutherford is saying to Obed McCoy. First 6 for Sharfin Rutherford in this innings. And what a timely 6 here for the Barbados Royals. And superb 6 actually from Sharfin Rutherford towards third man. So 10 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. And I think Sharfin Rutherford picks up a single of the last ball of the over to finish that over. 11 runs came from that over from Obed McCoy. And the Barbados Royals are 117 for 4 after 17 overs. So we are back with our streaming, and Rutherford has nicked off first ball. Jayden Seales is the new bowler into the attack, and he's picked up the wicket of Sharfin Rutherford. First ball of the 18th over, and just the start. The Antigua Barbuda Falcons would have wanted to the over. Jayden Seales once again striking and picking up the important wicket of Sharfin Rutherford. Was looking to smash it on the up, but again that extra bounce which Jayden Seales always generates on an offer length. And the 5th wicket goes down here for the Barbados Royals. Sharfin Rutherford departs after scoring 7 runs from 4 balls, and the Barbados Royals are 117 for 5 after 17.1 overs. So the new batter to the crease now for the Barbados Royals is Daniel Sams, very much capable batter, an Australian. And Jayden Seales has picked up his 2nd wicket here. Oh, that's another good bouncer there. Pitching and just taking out. There's extra bounce on this pitch actually. It's taking the batters by surprise. Very difficult to bat on these conditions. That was a flying catch by the wicket keeper to get rid of Sharfin Rutherford. This is supposed to be the 18th over of a T20 match, of a T20 innings. And yet it's bouncing around like a test match actually. Joel Andrew is the wicket keeper. He's flying around and taking every catch. That's another good length delivery on the stumps. Daniel Sams looking to flick it away, gets it on the pads. Another dot ball from Jayden Seales. What a spell this has been from Jayden Seales. Clearly one of the best bowlers for West Indies cricket these days. And he's continuing the form for Antigua and Barbuda Falcons as well. Oh, that's another bouncing delivery. Sam's looking to pull it away, but only managing to pull it to the keeper. This is a vital over here, 18th over of the innings. And it looks like there's a wicket in this over and no run has been scored in this over so far. Oh, that's another bumper, another bouncer. Sam's ducks underneath it. Another dot ball from Jayden Seales. What an over this is. 18th over of the innings, and is it going to be a wicket maiden? That is the big question here. The last ball of the over now. Daniel Sams on strike. And Sams looks to cut it away, gets an inside edge towards mid-wicket. They have picked up the single. They're coming back for the second. There's a chance of a run out, but they complete the second. That's good running between the wickets. But what an over that is. A couple of runs to finish that over, and Daniel Sams gets off the mark with a couple of runs. But what an over that was from Jayden Seales. Just 2 runs coming from that over, and the wicket of Rutherford in that over. And the Barbados Royals are 119 for 5 after 18 overs. So 2 more overs left in this innings now, and Barbados Royals, unfortunately, they are not in that good position. They are 119 for 5 after 18 overs. Yes, they opened McCoy to bowl their penultimate over. And it's a slow ball, cut away by Powell, finds the gap, finds the boundary. That's a way to start the over for Powell. Superbly placed it in the gap. Exactly the start what Barbados Royals needed to the over. So a boundary here to start the over from Powell. They need more, they need a lot of boundaries here. Maybe this is the start of them. And that's a wide. It is a wide. Obed McCoy has to reload that one. 2 wide outside the off stump. It's given as a wide. That's a bouncer on the pads. Pulled away by Powell towards square leg for another single. He gives the strike to Daniel Sams. 4 more deliveries left in this over. So Daniel Sams on strike now. And that's cleaned him up. Sams looking for the big shot with a full length delivery. It's been a struggle for Daniel Sams today. He went for the big shot. That is exactly what is needed in this situation. But the off stump goes cartwheeling back. And Obed McCoy picks up his second wicket of the day. Nice full length delivery. Sams giving himself room, taking his front leg out of the way, looking to play the big shot, but missing it. And you miss, I hit, is what Obed McCoy says there. So Daniel Sams departs after scoring just 2 runs from 6 balls. Bowled McCoy for just 2 runs from 6 balls. And the Barbados Royals are 125 for 6 after 18.3 overs. So we are into the bowlers now. Mujibur Rahman is the new batter to the crease for the Barbados Royals. And Mujibur Rahman heaves it leg side. It goes one bounce to the fielder. That's a good stop by the fielder. And Mujibur Rahman gets off the mark with a single. Gives a strike to Rahman Powell. This is exactly what the Barbados Royals need now. They need Rahman Powell to be on strike for the major part of this remaining innings. Just 8 balls left in this innings. Two balls left in this over. That's a wide down the leg side from Obed McCoy. And wide is given, so Obed McCoy has to reload that one. Still 2 more deliveries left in this over. It's a slow ball guided away towards the short third man, and Rahman Powell picks up another single. Gives a strike to Mujibur Rahman. 1 more delivery left in this over. I'm afraid I think Barbados Royals might end up below 150, which might I think Barbuda Falcons will be happy to chase that total. The last ball of the over now, Mujibur Rahman on strike. Oh, that's a slow ball. Mujib was already ready to flick it away, but I think the ball came very slowly. So a dot ball to finish that over. Really good penultimate over from Obed McCoy. 9 runs came from that over. And the wicket of Daniel Sams in that over. And the Barbados Royals are 128 for 6 after 19 overs. Still 1 over left in this innings. So Dean Smith is going to be bowling the last over here for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. He has figures of none for 20 in his 2 overs so far. Powell is on strike. That is a good thing for the Barbados Royals, because Powell is the power hitter for them and they need him in this last over. Captain to lead from the front. And first ball is a slow ball and punished by Powell over deep mid wicket for 6. This is exactly what they needed. A 6 to start the over from Powell, and they cross 130, the Barbados Royals, with still 5 balls left. That's a full delivery. This time Powell drives down the ground to long off and doesn't take the single. He wants to keep the strike for the remaining 4 deliveries in this innings. That is an interesting decision. A swing and a miss from Powell. Again, that full length delivery from Dean Smith, but Powell not able to make connection. And valuable dot balls at this stage for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. Powell is swinging and swinging hard. That is exactly what is needed. Still 3 balls left in this innings now. That's a wide from Dean Smith. Has to reload that one. So 3 more deliveries left in this innings. Powell on strike. Can Powell connect another 6 here? That's a full toss down the leg side, will be another wide. Back-to-back wides from Dean Smith. So suddenly now Dean Smith feeling the pressure. And now Imad Wasim runs over to have a chat with the bowler Dean Smith. It's a full length delivery. Powell hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. Gives the strike to Mujibur Rahman. Oh, in fact, he doesn't take the single. Powell still keeps the strike. So still 2 balls left in this innings now. Powell is still on strike. He's looking to hit a 6 here. Maybe 2 sixes to finish this innings. That's flicked away by Powell. He's got one of them. Has he? Yes, he has. All the way for 6 over deep square leg. So that is exactly what Powell needed here. Second 6 in this over. And still 1 ball left in this innings. Last ball of the innings coming up from Odin Smith. Rovman Powell on strike. That's a full toss on the pad. Should be a wide. It goes past the keeper as well. The ball is racing away. The keeper goes after it. And Rovman Powell completes a couple of runs. So wide plus the couple of runs. Well, this has been a very long over actually from Odin Smith. He's refusing to finish the over. 17 runs have come from this over. Still one ball left. The last ball of the innings coming up from Odin Smith. Rovman Powell on strike. And that's a short ball pulled away by Powell on the way for 6 to finish. 3 sixes in that over. 23 runs came from the last over and brings up the 150 as well for the Barbados Royals. And what a finish that is from Rovman Powell. Rovman Powell brings up his half century as well. We said about captain leading from the front. He has indeed led from the front and finished this in style. Rovman Powell completes his half century, 51 from just 24 deliveries with 3 fours and 5 sixers at a strike rate of 212.50. And unfortunately for the Odin Smith, it was an expensive last over there. Bowling too many extras, too many wides and paying the price for it. And Barbados Royals have finished with a respectable score, it should be said, on a pitch which is helping the bowlers. Barbados Royals have finished their 20 overs on 151 for 6. And when the Antigua Barbuda Falcons come out to bat, they will need 152 runs to win from their full quota of 20 overs. This is a tricky pitch to bat on. The conditions are looking tricky to bat on. So definitely it's going to be a challenge for the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons to chase down this total. As we see in that Barbados Royals innings today, Quinton de Kock scored a half century for them. Quinton de Kock scored 57 from 45 balls. And in the end, it was their captain, Rovman Powell, unbeaten on 51 from 24 balls, scoring 23 runs in the last over of that innings from Odin Smith and taking the Barbados Royals past 150, which was a distant dream quite a while ago. And this looks like a good score for me. The Antigua and Barbuda Falcons need 152 to win from their full quota of 20 overs to pick up their first win of CPL 2025. We'll be back in a short while to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome back to the run chase here. The Antigua and Barbuda Falcons need 152 to win. Rakeem Cornwall and Joel Andrew are opening the batting for the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons. Raheem Simmons is having the new ball in his hand, and we are all in readiness. First ball of the innings, and that's a full delivery driven by Cornwall straight to mid-on. It's a dot ball to start the innings from Simmons. The second ball of the innings, and Cornwall flicks it leg side towards deep mid wicket and gets off the mark with a single, gives the strike to Joel Andrew. So good start here from Raymond Simmons. A dot ball followed by a single, and now Joel Andrews on strike. That's on the path, helped on its way by Joel Andrew, past the keeper for 4. First boundary of the innings for Antigua and Barbuda Falcons, and it comes off the bat of Joel Andrew. There's a good length delivery but angling onto the pads, and all Joel Andrew had to do is get bat on it, raced away for 4. First boundary of the innings, first boundary for Joel Andrew. And it's an inside edge this time, and another boundary. Well, Joel Andrews finding interesting ways of scoring boundaries here. The first boundary, the ball was angled onto the pads, and Joel Andrew got bat on it past the keeper. Now a full delivery outside the off stump. Joel Andrew going for the drive, getting an inside edge past the wicket keeper. And back-to-back boundaries here for Joel Andrew to start his innings. What a start to the over this is, and what a start to Joel Andrews' innings. And this time it's a full and wide delivery. Joel Andrew going for the drive but missing it altogether. Another dot ball from Raymond Simmons. One more delivery left in this over. Joel Andrew is looking good here. Last ball of the over, and that's nicely defended by Joel Andrew. It's a dot ball to finish that over as well. So 9 runs came from that over from Raymond Simmons, and the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons are 9 without loss after 1 over. So now there's a bowling change. Ethan Bosch is the new bowler into the attack for the Barbados Royals. And he's going to be bowling the second over of this innings to Rakeem Cornwall and Joel Andrew. Cornwall on strike. Here's Ethan Bosch. And Cornwall comes down the pitch straight away, looking to flick it away, but there was a little in swing there. Cornwall gets it on the pads. A dot ball to start from Ethan Bosch. Oh, that's another good delivery from Ethan Bosch. Pace and bounce there. This is exactly what we saw from Jaden Seals when Barbados Royals was batting. Similar kind of length, similar kind of extra bounce. And now we are beginning to see it in the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons innings as well. So can they continue to build the pressure here? The Barbados bowlers. No, they can't. It's flicked straight over the short fine leg fielder into the boundary for 4. So first boundary here for Hakeem Cornwall today. Just a gentle flick, gets it over the top. And once it goes over the top, you cannot stop it from going for 4. So first boundary here for Hakeem Cornwall and an important boundary for the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons. And this time it's a full length delivery. Cornwall comes down the pitch and misses it. Another dot ball from Ethan Bosch. That's picked up by Cornwall leg side towards deep mid wicket, and Cornwall picks up another single. 5 runs have come from this over. Good over actually from Ethan Bosch. Still he managed to bowl 3 dot balls in there. It's amazing to see that St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots are going to play their 3rd match today. And then tomorrow, still St. Lucia Kings haven't played a match yet. Tomorrow they are going to be playing their first match. The defending champions St. Lucia Kings are playing their first match of the tournament tomorrow. So Joel Andrew on strike now. That's a full delivery. Andrew going for the drive, missing it. Another dot ball to finish that over. 5 runs came from that over from Ethan Bosch. And the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons are 14 without loss after 2 overs. So Daniel Sams is the new bowler into the attack for the Barbados Royals. Hakeem Cornwall on strike. And it's full delivery driven down the ground by Cornwall. Straight down the ground for 4 to start the over. 2 full from Daniel Sams. And Cornwall says thank you very much. And a boundary to start the over here. Second boundary for Cornwall in this innings. So Daniel Sams has been welcomed to the crease with a boundary. Second ball, and Cornwall going for the flick shot. They are appealing for something here. I'm not quite sure what they are appealing for. It's missed everything and gone to the keeper. Or I don't know whether he got hit on the pass. They are going for the review. So we need to see whether this is out or not out. Now that the DRS is available, the teams just go for the review. It looked like it has missed everything actually. Oh, in fact, there is a nick on the bat. But I don't think it carried through to the keeper, so it will be not out. Has it carried through to the keeper? I think it has carried through to the keeper. The finger goes up by the umpire. And Daniel Sams strikes back. What a bizarre way to get dismissed. Cornwall doesn't even know. Nobody knew, in fact, whether it hit anything. But then they took the review, and then the ultra edge showed a spike on the bat. Rakeem Cornwall is shocked actually. Cornwall is gone after scoring 10 runs from 9 balls. And the Antigua Barbuda Falcons are 18 for 1 after 2.2 overs. So they've got the breakthrough here, the Barbados Royals. It looked as though both the openers of the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons are going to get them a good start, but then Cornwall has been dismissed now. New batter to the crease is Karima Gore. I played a very good knock in the previous match. So here comes Sams again. That's on the patch, flicked away by Karima Gore, finds the gap through mid-wicket. And that's a good stop by the fielder at mid-wicket. So a couple of runs for Karima Gore to get off the mark. Oh, that's again nipping back. Karima Gore looking to flick it away, getting it on the patch, but I think that's Gore sliding down leg. So it will be not out. Another dot ball from Daniel Sams. That's back of the leg, nicely defended by Karima Gore. Towards covers, and Karima Gore picks up another single, gives a strike to Joel Andrew. 7 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left in this over. The last ball of the over from Daniel Sams. Oh, that's just nipped back again. That extra bounce that is there in the wicket. Joel Andrew picks up a single to finish that over. 8 runs came from the 8 runs came from that over from Daniel Sams and the wicket of Rakeem Cornwall in that over. And the Antigua Barbuda Falcons are 22 for 1 after 3 overs. And strangely, that ball has also hit the stumps after hitting the bat of Rakeem Cornwall there. And the bails have not fallen off, and then the catch was taken. Unbelievable dismissal there for Daniel Sams. So Ethan Bosch continuing in the attack and starts off with a dot ball. It's a good delivery there to start the over. So suddenly after the wicket of Cornwall, Antigua and Barbuda Falcons have slowed down a little bit. It's a full delivery, driven down the ground by Joel Andrew, straight to mid-off. Another dot ball from Ethan Bosch. Two dot balls to start this over. Required run rate 7.80, slowly climbing up here. And this does not look like a cakewalk run chase like what we saw the last 2 days in the CPL. That's a full toss, driven straight to covers again by Joel Andrew. Another dot ball from Ethan Bosch. So 3 dot balls to start this over. Still 3 balls left in this over. Oh, that's back of the length there, outside the off stump. Joel Andrew going for the cut shot, but not able to make connection. Another dot ball from Ethan Bosch. 4 dot balls to start this over. Still 2 balls left in this over. Oh, swing and a miss again from Joel Andrew. And another dot ball from Ethan Bosch. This is excellent bowling. One more delivery left in this over. Can it become a maiden over here? Can we see a maiden over? The 4th over of this innings. Last ball of the over. And that's back of the length again, defended towards covers. Another dot ball to finish that over. Maiden over from Ethan Bosch. Outstanding bowling. And the Antigua Barbuda Falcons are 22 for 1 after 4 overs. So Daniel Sams now continuing from the other end, and Karima Gore cuts it through the offside. It's gone in the gap, and the ball is racing away for 4. That's a good way to start the over for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. Was short from Sams, and Karima Gore punished it to the boundary. First boundary for Karima Gore in this innings. Oh, it's looking to pull it away this time. Gets it off the outer half of the bat towards point. And Karima Gore picks up another single. Gives a strike to Joel Andrew. That's a full delivery. Joel Andrew drives down the ground, straight to covers. Another dot ball from Daniel Sams. Three more deliveries left in this over. That's picked up by Joel Andrew, and that goes over deep mid wicket for 6. That is exactly what was needed. Finally, Joel Andrew connects it well. First 6 of this innings, and it comes off the bat of Joel Andrew. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Joel Andrew has released some pressure there by hitting that 6. But still the required run rate is 7.76 for the Barbuda Falcons. And I think there's a change of bat here. Two more deliveries left in this over. Joel Andrew on strike. Oh, that's on the stumps. Extra bounce there on the wicket. Again taking Joel Andrew by surprise and hitting him on the body. Another dot ball from Daniel Sams. Still one more delivery left in this over. 11 runs from this over so far. Last ball of the over from Daniel Sams. And Andrew swings leg side, gets it in the gap, into the boundary for 4. So that's a costly finish to the over for the Barbados Royals. 15 runs came from that over from Daniel Sams. And the Antigua Barbuda Falcons are 37 for 1 after 5 overs. So Ethan Bosch now continuing in his 3rd over. And straight away Karima Gore drives it straight to covers. It's a dot ball to start the over from Ethan Bosch. But an expensive over there from Daniel Sams the previous over. Going for 15. This time it's full delivery from Ethan Bosch. Karima Gore drives it towards covers and picks up a single. And gives the strike to Joel Andrew. So Joel Andrew on strike now. 4 more deliveries left in this over. That's back of the length. Joel Andrew defends it towards short 3rd man and picks up another single. Gives a strike to Karima Gore. That's on the pads, flicked away by Karima Gore. It's gone in the gap. The fielder from square leg running backwards and fielding it. And a couple of runs for Karima Gore. He keeps the strike as well. This is turning out to become an interesting run chase here. And that's driven again by Karima Gore, but straight to covers. Another dot ball from Ethan Bosch. One more delivery left in this over. Just 4 runs from this over so far. Ethan Bosch has been very economical. Karima Gore is the man in form for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. So last ball of the over from Ethan Bosch. And that's flicked away by Karima Gore. Deep square leg is there. So they pick up the single as an overthrows as well. Oh dear, you cannot be allowing these extra runs. The overthrow ensures that a couple of runs is completed to finish that over. But a really good over from Ethan Bosch. He has been economical so far. The 6 runs came from that over from Ethan Bosch. And the power play is over. Antigua Barbuda Falcons are 43 for 1 after 6 overs. So there's a bowling change here. Warrican is the new bowler coming into the attack for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. Warrican is the new bowler coming into the attack for the Barbados Royals. He's a left arm off spinner and straight away a dot ball to start the over. Good delivery on the stumps. Driven off the back foot by Joel Andrew. It's again punched down the ground by Joel Andrew. Towards long off for another single. Gives the strike to Gore. And this time it's on the pads. Gore flicks it leg side towards short fine leg and picks up another single and gives a strike to Joel Andrew. Leg by single signaled. There's still 3 balls left in this over. Joel Andrew on strike. And Andrew moves across, flicks it leg side. And they pick up the single. They're coming back for the second. That's good running between the wickets. A couple of runs for Joel Andrew. Two balls left in this over. Joel Andrew on strike. And Andrew goes for the sweep shot, but straight to short fine leg. And Joel Andrew picks up another single. Gives a strike to Gore. Last ball of the over, and that's flicked away by Gore. Towards deep square leg for another single to finish that over. 6 runs came from that over from Warrican. And the Antigua Barbuda Falcons are 49 for 1 after 7 overs. So Mujibur Rahman is the new bowler into the attack for the Barbados Royals. Gore is on strike. 103 still needed from 78 balls. That's a good delivery there. They are appealing for LBW. Umpire says not out. Are they going to go upstairs for the review? They have 2 reviews left, Barbados Royals, but I don't think they're going to go upstairs. There's a dot ball to start the over from Mujibur Rahman. That was a quicker delivery there. Joel Andrew looking to drive and missing it. That's too short. Pulled away by Karima Gore towards deep mid wicket, and Karima Gore picks up another single. Gives the strike to Joel Andrew. That's another quicker delivery. Joel Andrew flicks it leg side. Picks up the single. They are coming back for the second. And that's good running between the wickets. Couple of runs for Joel Andrew. .50 comes up as well for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. The 50 came up in 7.2 overs. And now they are 52 for 1 after 7.3 overs. That's another quicker delivery, punched down the ground by Joel Andrew towards long on for another single. And gives the strike to Karima Gore. It's again flicked down the ground by Karima Gore. But back to the bowler, another dot ball from Mujibur Rahman. Flatter delivery there. This is a good over from Mujib. Just 4 runs from this over so far. Still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over. And Karima Gore drives it straight to covers. Another dot ball to finish that over. Just 4 runs came from that over from Mujibur Rahman. And the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons are 53 for 1 after 8 overs. So Jomel Warrican now continuing in his second over. Antigua still need 99 to win from the last 12 overs. And straight away Andrew going for the sweep shot, but hitting it straight to deep square leg. Joel Andrew picks up another single to start the over. That's a flatter delivery pulled away by Karima Gore. Finds the gap. Oh, that's a fumble by the deep mid wicket fielder. It allows Karima Gore to complete a couple of runs. So still 4 balls left in this over now. And again, Karima Gore goes for the sweep shot. Gets it towards deep mid wicket for another single. And he's looking to sweep again. They are paying for LBW. Finger goes up. Huge wicket here for the Barbados Royals. The pressure was building. Too many quiet overs. Andrew went for the sweep shot, and this is what happens when you play across the line. They're going upstairs for the review. So we need to check. But I think this is out here. This has to be out, I think. Straight in line of the stumps. Joel Andrew has been a little quiet for a long time. But this is good bowling here from Jomel Warrican, keeping things tight. Now, has it struck him outside the line? That is the only question here. So it's pitching outside off impact, umpire's call, and the wickets is hitting. So the decision will remain as out. And another twist here. Out it is. Finger goes up by the umpire once again, and Joel Andrew has been dismissed. Joel Andrew departs after scoring 28 from 25 balls, and the Antigua Barbuda Falcons are 57 for 2 after 8.4 overs. So a huge wicket here because Joel Andrew was batting well, but of course the momentum has slowed down in this innings. New batter to the crease now for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons is Shakib Al-Hassan. Still 2 balls left in this over. And straight away Shakib comes down the pitch, hits it leg side towards deep square leg and gets off the mark with a single. Gives the strike to Karima Gore. The last ball of the over now. Karima Gore on strike. And that's cut away by Karima Gore towards deep extra covers for another single to finish that over. 6 runs came from that over from Jomel Warrican and the wicket of Joel Andrew in that over. And the Antigua Barbuda Falcons are 59 for 2 after 9 overs. So Mujibur Rahman continuing and straight away wide to start the over. So Mujibur Rahman continuing in the attack for Barbados Royals. That's another good delivery there. Another dot ball from Mujibur Rahman. Karima Gore gives himself room looking to cut but not able to make connection. This pitch is off assisting spin, I think. It's on the patch, flicked away by Karima Gore towards deep square leg. And Karima Gore picks up another single. Gives a strike to Shakib Al-Hassan. There was a nick there actually in the second ball of the over when Karima Gore looked to cut the ball, and the catch couldn't be taken there. And this time Shakib goes for the reverse sweep, gets it towards the point fielder, and Shakib Al Hasan picks up another single. Batters to come for the Barbuda Falcons: Bevan Jacobs, Fabian Allen, Imad Wasim. Still batters left to come. That's a wide again from Mujibur Rahman. Second wide in this over. So has to re-bowl that one. The required run rate is now 8.48. They are, I think, gone upstairs to check the stumping here. I think the batter has made it back, so it will be not out. Karima Gore jumped for a bit, but I think he made it back in time. Yes, not out it is. The 3 more deliveries left in this over. Mujibur Rahman getting through his over very quickly. It's a flighted delivery. Karima Gore hits it down the ground long off and picks up another single. Gives a strike to Shakib Al Hasan. And Shakib goes for the reverse sweep, gets it past the fielder, and the ball races away for 4. Much needed boundary there for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. And it's Shakib Al Hasan who finds the boundary. First boundary for Shakib in this innings. And last ball of the over. Again Shakib going for the reverse sweep, goes past the keeper as well, and the ball races away for 4 byes to finish that over. So this time it's a byes boundary, 4 byes to finish that over. Back-to-back boundaries for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons, and 13 runs came from that over from Mujibur Rahman. The Antigua Barbuda Falcons are 72 for 2 after 10 overs, and it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So 10 overs left and Antigua Barbuda Falcons need 80 runs to win. From the last 10 overs, Warrican looks like he's going to continue into his third over. Some valuable boundaries towards the end of the previous over from Shakib Al Hassan. And straight away flighted delivery from Warrican. Gore comes down the pitch and hits it back to the bowler. Dot ball to start the over from Warrican. Well, in fact, it was a cotton bowled opportunity which has been put down by Warrican there. That should have been taken. But nevertheless, it's a dot ball to start the over. And that's a quicker delivery, punched through the offside by Gore towards deep extra covers. And Gore picks up another single, gives the strike to Shakib Al Hassan. And Shakib swings across the line, gets an inside edge, I think. He's hit it towards deep mid wicket. They're coming back for the second. And that's good running between the wickets. A couple of runs for Shakib Al Hassan. And he keeps the strike. Three more deliveries left in this over. And this time Shakib cuts it in the air. The fielder is there. Catch is put down. Oh my goodness, the opportunity was created. And the catch has been put down at deep extra covers. Rutherford is the fielder who has put down the catch. And unfortunately, an opportunity goes begging. Shakib picks up the single and gives the strike to Gore. This time it's a straighter delivery. Gore going for the sweep shot and getting a top edge and picking up another single here. So this is a really good over here from Warrican. Just 5 runs coming from this over. Still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over. Shakib moves across, goes for the sweep, misses it. A dot ball to finish that over. So just 5 runs came from that over from Warrican. And the Antigua Barbuda Falcons are 77 for 2 after 11 overs. So 75 needed from 54 balls. What a game this is turning out to be. Raymond Simmons is back into the attack, into his second over. And straight away, pulled away by Gore. In fact, he looked to hit it leg side. It's gone towards the offside. Towards deep extra covers. Towards sweeper covers. And Gore picks up a couple of runs to start the over. Let's start again, pulled away again by Gore towards deep mid wicket. And Gore picks up another single. Gives a strike to Shakib Al Hassan. And Shakib goes for the scoop. They're appealing for LBW. The umpire says not out, and they've also picked up the single. I think it will be one leg pass. They're going on the overthrows as well, but I don't think they've picked up any extra runs through the overthrows. But one leg pass it is, and Karima Gore is on strike. Shakib looking to try different shots now, playing reverse sweeps, scoop shots. It's a slow ball, and Karima Gore looks to bring all his power into that shot, but only managing to hit it towards long on and pick up another single. And gives a strike to Shakib Al Hassan. Two more deliveries left in this over. 70 still needed from 50 balls. It's another full delivery driven down the ground. Driven towards covers and picks up a quick single again. And gives a strike to Karima Gore. 6 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. Direct hit would have been gone. Fielder missed the direct hit there and allowed Shakib Al Hassan to complete the single. So last ball of the over now from Raymond Simmons. Karima Gore on strike. Slow ball, cut away by Karima Gore, finds the gap. Good fielding at the sweeper covers. Keeps it down to just a single for Karima Gore to finish that over. 7 runs came from that over from Raymond Simmons. And the Antigua Barbuda Falcons are 84 for 2 after 12 overs. So 8 overs left, 68 needed for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. With Shakib Al Hassan and Karima Gore set at the crease, partnership of 27 from 20 balls between these two batters. And Jomal Warrican now into his last over has wonderful figures of 1 for 16 in his 3 overs so far. Karima Gore is on strike. And that's a quicker delivery cut away by Karima Gore. Towards the sweeper covers for another single. Gives the strike to Shakib Al Hassan. Shakib Al Hassan moves across his stump, smashes it through the offside, but deep extra covers is there. And Shakib Al Hassan picks up another single. Gives a strike to Karima Gore. And quicker ball again. Karima Gore cuts it away, picks up another single, dealing in singles here. It's been quite a while since the last boundary was scored in this innings. And now Shakib going for the reverse sweep, getting it past the keeper towards short third man, and Shakib Al Hasan picks up another single. So this is an excellent spell here from Jomal Warrican today. Two more deliveries left in this over. A splited delivery, Karima Gore going for the sweep shot and missing it altogether. Another dot ball from Jomal Warrican. Still one ball left in this over. What a spell this has been from Jomal Warrican. Last ball of the over. It's a quicker delivery and Gore hits it back to the bowler. Another dot ball to finish that over. So the pressure slowly beginning to mount here on the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. Just 4 runs came from that over from Jomal Warrican, and he finishes his spell 1 for 20 in his 4 overs. And the Antigua Barbuda Falcons are 82 for 2 after 13 overs. So 7 overs left, 64 needed for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. Mujibur Rahman now back into the attack, and straight away Shakib goes for the paddle, and that's good fielding at short fine leg. Shakib Al Hasan picks up another single to start the over. Required run rate is now above 9 for the Falcons. So that's a quicker ball. Karima Gore swinging and not able to make connection there. Another dot ball from Mujib. This is excellent bowling here from the spinners of the Barbados Royals. They're squeezing here. Again driven back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Mujibur Rahman. When was the last time we saw bowling? When was the last time we saw a team bowling second bowl like this, defending a score of 152? And this time Karima Gore smashes it back down the ground, but long off is there, so it'll only be a single for Karima Gore, and gives a strike to Shakib Al Hasan. I feel somewhere down the line the pressure is going to mount here on the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. And Shakib hits it down the ground, but the fielder is there. Catch is taken at long on. That is exactly what I was talking about. Too many quiet overs. The pressure was going to mount and something was going to happen. And Shakib Al Hasan unfortunately has holed out the long on. Mujibur Rahman strikes for the Barbados Royals. And I'm afraid this game is slowly tilting towards the Barbados Royals now. A simple catch for the captain Rahman Powell at long on. And Shakib Al Hasan is walking back after scoring 13 runs from 13 balls. The Antigua Barbuda Falcons at 90 for 3 after 13.5 overs. So a big wicket there, breaking the partnership. And now Imad Wasim, Captain Imad Wasim is the new batter to the crease for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. Still one ball left in this over and the required run rate is now 10.05 for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. Last ball of the over from Mujibur Rahman. And Imad Wasim drives it straight to covers. Another dot ball to finish that over. Just 2 runs came from that over from Mujibur Rahman. And the wicket of Shakib Al Hasan in that over. And the Antigua Barbuda Falcons are 90 for 3 after 14 overs. So 62 still needed from 6 overs, and you would think that it's Karima Gore who has to take the responsibility now. Raymond Simmons has been brought back into the attack into his 3rd over. Karima Gore is on strike. And it's a short ball. Gore is pulling leg side but gets the top edge towards the offside and picks up another single, not where he intended to hit it. But picks up the single and gives the strike to the captain Imad Wasim. Required run rate now 10.46. Can Imad Wasim play? Can Imad Wasim take them home now? Imad Wasim has to play a captain's knock like what Rahman Powell did for the Barbados Royals. So they are taking their time and setting the field. Imad Wasim on strike. Oh, that's a short ball. Imad Wasim lets it go. He's asking for the wide, but it's one bouncer, a first bouncer for the over. And another dot ball here. It's getting into really tough territory now for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons with 61 needed from 34 balls. It's looking tough now. Required run rate 10.76. That's shot again, pulled away by Imad Wasim towards mid-wicket, and Imad Wasim picks up another single, and finally Imad Wasim gets off the mark with a single and gives a strike to Karima Gore. That's a wide down the leg side from Raymond Simmons. Wide signalled, so he has to reload that one. How costly will that last over from Odin Smith will be costing the Antigua Barbuda Falcons? That over went for 23. That's a slow ball, gets the inside edge, past short point leg, and the ball races away for 4. Much needed boundary here. A boundary after nearly 5 overs for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons, and it's Karima Gore who finds the boundary. Only the second boundary in this innings for Karima Gore, and an important one for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. And this time Karima Gore hits it down the ground to mid-off and picks up another single. Gives a strike to Imad Wasim. This is going down to the wire here, definitely. This match is going down to the wire. 1 ball left in this over. The last ball of the over now. It's on the patch, flicked away by Imad Wasim towards deep square leg for another single to finish that over. So 9 runs came from that over from Raymond Simmons, and the Antigua Barbuda Falcons are 99 for 3 after 15 overs. So 53 needed now for the Falcons to pick up their first win of CPL 2025. 53 needed from the last 5 overs. Mujibur Rahman into his last over now, and straight away Imad Wasim drives down the ground to long on, picks up the single, and with that single the 100 comes up for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. The 100 comes up in 15.1 overs, and still 52 needed from 29 balls for them to win this match. Karima Gore on strike. And Karima Gore comes down the pitch, hits it in the air, fielder, put it down. That could have been another catching opportunity, but the catch has been put down, and Karima Gore picks up another single. It's the captain who has put it down. Normally a safe pair of hands. That should have been swallowed by Powell. But he's put it down, and now Imad Wasim is on strike. And that's a quicker ball cut away by Imad Wasim. He's found the gap and found the boundary. Much needed boundary here for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. First boundary for Imad Wasim today. And how important is that boundary? So 3 more deliveries left in this over, and Imad Wasim now comes down the pitch, hits it towards deep extra covers, and picks up another single. Gives a strike to Karima Gore. 2 more deliveries left in this over. This is going down to the wire definitely. And this time it's cut away by Karima Gore towards sweeper covers for another single. Gives a strike to Imad Wasim. Required run rate is 10.80. So you would think that Imad Wasim has to go for it now. The last ball of the over from Mujib. Oh, that's a quicker ball. Imad Wasim looking to flick it away, but the ball came so quickly it hit him on his pads. Another dot ball to finish that over. So even though Mujib conceded the boundary in that over, just 8 runs came from that over from Mujibur Rahman, and Mujibur Rahman finishes his spell 1 for 23 in his 4 overs. And the Antigua Barbuda Falcons are 107 for 3 after 16 overs. So the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons need 45 to win from the last 4 overs. We are having a thriller here. Barbados Royals batted first, posted only 151 runs on the board. And Antigua have somewhat managed to come this close actually, but conditions are tough to bat on. The spinners are coming into play. And they bowled really well actually for the Barbados Royals. So Daniel Sams now bowling the 17th over for Barbados Royals. Straight away a slow ball. Karima Gore hits it in the air. Hasn't got timing on it. Luckily the ball lands safely. And Karima Gore will pick up a couple of runs to start the over. So easily that could have gone to the hands of a fielder, but it landed safely. And Karima Gore moves into the 40s. 43 still needed from 23. They need boundaries now. Only way for Antigua and Barbuda Falcons. It's a short ball pulled in the air. It's gone away past the short point leg fielder into the boundary for 4. Much needed boundary here, and Karima Gore finds the boundary for the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons. A very important boundary. And it's shot again, pulled away again by Karima Gore towards deep mid wicket. And Karima Gore picks up another single. Gives a strike to Imad Wasim. 3 more deliveries left in this over. .38 needed from 21 is very much chaseable as far as the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons are concerned. So here comes Daniel Sams. And that's cut away by Imad Wasim. And it's gone for a flat 6. What a shot that is from Imad Wasim. The short and wide from Daniel Sams. And Imad Wasim threw his bat at it. And it's gone all the way for 6. A 6 after a very long time. And first 6 for Imad Wasim in this innings. that's a slow ball. Imad Wasim looking to swing leg side, but missing it. And it's a valuable dot ball from Daniel Sams. So 13 runs have come from this over. Still one ball left in this over. Last ball of the over. And that's cut away again by Imad Wasim towards deep extra covers for another single to finish that over. Good over for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. 14 runs came from that over from Daniel Sams. And the Antigua Barbuda Falcons are 121 for 3 after 17 overs. So Ethan Bosch now back into the attack. He's into his last over now. 3 overs left, 31 needed for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. Imad Wasim on strike. So here comes Ethan Bosch. That's a full delivery, driven down the ground by Imad Wasim. Picks up the single. They're looking to come back for... Oh my goodness, there's a direct hit. Oh, what has happened there? A direct hit. It was too casual. And a run out here to start the over. It was a superb throw from the deep. How often do you see a direct hit, and that too towards the keeper's end? So Imad Wasim has been run out, looking to come back for the second. And this is a big wicket here for the Barbados Royals. Imad Wasim is out run out after scoring 16 runs from 12 balls. And the Antigua Barbuda Falcons are 122 for 4 after 17.1 overs. Oh my goodness gracious, Imad Wasim was looking to come back for the second there, but a direct hit at the keeper's end from the boundary, would you believe it? Has seen the end of Imad Wasim, and now the new batter to the crease for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons is Fabian Allen. A very much capable finisher is Fabian Allen. .30 needed from 17 balls. So here comes Ethan Bosch. Fabian Allen on strike. And straight away Allen pulls it away leg side. And it goes towards deep mid wicket. They have picked up the single. They're coming back for the second. And that's good running between the wickets. A couple of runs for Fabian Allen to get off the mark. 28 needed from 16. What a match this is turning out to be. It's another full delivery driven again by Fabian Allen down the ground. And Fabian Allen picks up another single here. Gives the strike to Karima Gore. 3 more deliveries left in this over. 27 needed from 15, and now Karima Gore has to go for it. And that's a slow ball. Karima Gore looking to swing leg side, but missing it. Another dot ball from Ethan Bosch. What a spell this has been from Ethan Bosch today. Economical spell, even though he is not able to pick up a wicket so far. Still 2 balls left in this over. 27 needed from 14. It's becoming really tense here. That's a wide ball from Ethan Bosch. Has to reload that one. So Karima Gore has to go for the boundaries now. 2 more deliveries left in this over. That's a short ball pulled away by Karima Gore. All the way for 6 over deep mid wicket. That is a big 6 from Karima Gore and brings up his half century as well. He has scored 52 from 46 deliveries with 3 fours and 1 6 at a strike rate of 113.04, and a much needed 6 there for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. And it's shot again, picked up again, and all the way for 6 again. And that will release a lot of pressure for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. 2 sixes in a row from Karima Gore to finish that over. 2 short balls from Ethan Bosch dispatched into the stands. So what was looking like a good over from Ethan Bosch has ended with 17 runs coming from that over from Ethan Bosch. And the Antigua Barbuda Falcons are now 138 for 4 after 18 overs, needing just 14 more to win from the last 2 overs. So Daniel Sams is going to be bowling the penultimate over for the Barbados Royals. Fabian Allen on strike, and straight away it's a wide delivery. Fabian Allen drives it back to the bowler and picks back down the ground and picks up a single and gives the strike to Karima Gore. Just 13 needed now from 11, and I think they'll look to finish this off now, the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. Those 2 sixes in the previous over has released a lot of pressure. Having said that, it's still not over yet. Still a few dot balls can create some panic. Here comes Sams. And it's a swing and a miss from Karima Gore. Dot ball from Daniel Sams. 13 still needed from 10. Once again, it's Karima Gore who is standing like a pillar for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. Even in the previous match, when Antigua Barbuda Falcons got bundled out for 121, it was Karima Gore who scored 61 with the bat And even today he has scored 58 back-to-back half centuries from Imad Gore to start this tournament. But he needs to finish this off now. Oh, that should be wide, I think. But it's not given as a wide. The umpire doesn't say any signal anything. It's another dot ball from Daniel Sams. So what an over this is turning out to be for the Barbados Royals. Just one run from the first 3 balls of this over. Still 3 balls left in this over. It's a slow ball and Imad Gore hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. Gives a strike to Fabian Allen. Just 2 runs from this over so far. Still 2 balls left. What is Fabian Allen going to do? This is going into the last over now. What a thriller this is turning out to be. Oh, that should be wide, I think, but it's not given as a wide. It's another dot ball. What an over this is from Daniel Sams. He's targeting that white line and succeeding in doing so. Just 2 runs from this penultimate over and still 1 ball left in this over. And this is going down to the wire now. That's a full toss and Fabian Allen has hit it all the way for 6. I think that will seal it. I think that is a huge 6 from Fabian Allen to finish that over. Wow, much needed 6 for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. It was such a good over from Daniel Sams, but he missed his length in the last ball of the over. Bowled a full toss and Fabian Allen doesn't miss out on that freebie. Punishes it into the stands. And now the equation is down to run a ball. 6 needed from the last over. 8 runs came from that over from Daniel Sams. And Antigua and Barbuda Falcons are 146 for 4 after 19 overs. So 6 needed from the last over for Antigua and Barbuda Falcons. And they found the boundaries whenever it's needed. Raymond Simmons is bowling the last over for the Barbados Royals. And straight away, Imad Gore drives down the ground. Misfield by the fielder. Allows Imad Gore to come back for the second. It's a couple of runs to start the over and just 4 needed now from the last 5 balls. This has been an excellent run chase. They have handled the pressure really well, the batters of the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons. Once again, what a knock from Imad Gore, handling all the pressure. Came in when they were 1 down early. That's a full toss. And Imad Gore hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. Gives a strike to Fabian Allen. 3 needed from 4 balls now. So Fabian Allen on strike. That's a full delivery again. Down the ground again from Fabian Allen towards mid-off. And Fabian Allen picks up another single. 2 needed from 3 now. I think surely Karima Gore is going to look to finish this now. 150 comes up for the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. And 2 needed from 3 to win this match. Can Raymond Simmons pick up a wicket now? Just to make things interesting. They are setting the fields here. So 2 needed. Karima Gore on strike. Oh dear, oh dear. The umpire has stopped the bowler. So 2 needed now. Slow ball. Karima Gore tries it. Past covers. Towards deep extra covers. They're coming back for the second. And they have made it. And that's the win for Antigua and Barbuda Falcons. They have done it. They have chased down 152 in 19.4 overs and win by 6 wickets with 2 balls left. Karima Gore, the hero of the match, finishing unbeaten on 64 from 53 balls. And what a knock it has been from Karima Gore. And even Fabian Allen hit that crucial 6 in the last ball of the penultimate over against Daniel Sams. And it's the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons who win at home and pick up their first win of CPL 2025. They have bounced back after suffering a big defeat against the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots in their first game. And the interesting thing is that all 3 games have been won by the chasing teams in this tournament so far. So the teams are chasing well now. Of course, this chase was even more trickier because of the conditions. The conditions were favouring the bowlers. So it was never easy actually for the batters to chase down 152. But in the end, when the pressure was on, when the boundaries were needed, Karima Gore and Fabian Allen found the sixers, which helped them chase down this total of 152. For a moment, they would have thought that last over from Odin Smith could cost them the game, because that over went for 23 runs. And that is what took the Barbados Royals above 150 in the first innings. But then, Karima Gore, cool as a cucumber, finishing on 64 from 53 balls with 3 fours and 2 sixers, winning the game for the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons, along with Fabian Allen. And a clinical run chase here. They'll be happy in Antigua. Once again, a home team winning at home is always a good feeling for the home fans as well. An unbeaten partnership of 30 from 15 balls between Karima Gore and Fabian Allen. An unbeaten partnership of 30 from 15 balls between Karima Gore and Fabian Allen has ensured that the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons seal this run chase, and they have won by 6 wickets here against the Barbados Royals and pick up their first win of CPL 2025. So we'll be back again with more cricket matches in our channel. Until then, take care guys, cheers and have a good day.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.